So I'm gonna introduce myself. What's up, Doug? I'm gonna call myself the Calling Out Clinic, and I got my buddy with me there. Introduce yourself, my friend.
What's up, fam? This is Alessandro Tryhard. Getting ready to do this first podcast with my boy. Hopefully, first of many. So we will jump right into it, as fam said here. Topics today. We're gonna have 3 of them. First one we're gonna break into is going to be when your ex-girlfriend wants to be friends afterwards. So, can we get some thoughts on this?
Dude, I don't know, man. For me, when that happens is because, things are going really bad and they always think that they can somehow come back at a different angle. And when that happens, you're just lost because you're thinking, okay, cool, like maybe she wants to get back together or whatnot. So you do everything for that to happen and then it doesn't. And then all of a sudden it's, oh, well, you got it wrong. I just wanted, to talk to somebody, although I have, millions of friends on Facebook. So, I don't know. I think it's wrong.
I just want to build off where you're going towards and like where you're getting to. So, let me just bring this to like some personal experience level.
Okay.
And let me just first say, in complimentary to what you're saying, it's just bullshit. At the end of the day, don't phone me. Don't ever phone me.
Okay.
Okay? Unless you want to fuck or unless you want to get back together. Because you know what? Like, straight up. I have one chick who I can honestly say that is a friend of mine who I don't have feelings for. I wouldn't try to fuck, anything like that. And there's been one successful relationship that I've had that with my whole life. Yeah. Everyone else, what am I trying to do? One of 2 things. I'm going to try to fuck you or I'm going to try to date you. There's no in between. It's not like, oh, what's good? We can be friends. I can be friends with my friend's sisters. That's friendship. No. You can't be friends with a random hoe who looks delicious. That doesn't work.
Okay.
It doesn't fucking work. So why call me out of the blue and be like, yo, what's good? I want to be friends. That's bullshit. Because I already have friends. I don't need more friends. True. I'll tell you what I need. I need to get fucking laid. I need a bitch who's going to be bad as fuck and then be in my corner and want me to call her and ask her how her day is. But you don't get that shit for free. You don't go and fucking live your own life, get all the perks to whoever the fuck else, and then call me and be like, well, how was your day? Ask about my day and fucking fish for shit like that. That's bullshit. That is complete other bullshit.
Fair.
Go ahead. You know what? I feel like I said enough to this.
I like that because you know what? At the end of the day, you're right. I mean, it's just, why would you come out of the blue? That's my thing. Especially if we were dating before, right? So I think that, just if you want to fuck, just call me, but don't come in at an angle where, oh, well, it's just that you're the only. No, you're not the only one. Like, stop.
Exactly.
Like, I hate this shit. Don't you have family or something? Talk to your pet. Like, if you have a bunch of cats too, that's why they're there for. Fuck.
Bro, let me build off this a little bit more. Let me just okay, because I think we touched on girlfriends wanting to be friends. Let me just say this. Yeah. If you're an ex-girlfriend of mine and I've contacted you, I don't care if the message is, hey, how are you? Or this or that. You need to understand, I have 2 motives. The same 2 motives that I had when you called me out of the blue.
Yeah.
I'm trying to either fuck you because I'm dry right now.
Okay.
And I'm trying to either add to the roster that I'm building. I'm trying to just get some good loving that I know that we've had in the past. Or straight up, I'm trying to get back together with you. Okay. So don't look at the situation and be like, I don't know why he's calling me. It's just so peculiar, Becky. Like, he came out of the blue, and now all of a sudden, he's just trying to be so nice. Like, I don't understand. I'm not trying to be nice for any other reason than I'm trying to fuck you. Straight up. No questions asked. If I'm dating you, then I'm still trying to fuck you while we're dating.
I hope.
So, there's one end game here. I am calling you or reaching out to you because I liked your vagina. That is what it all boils and breaks down to.
But okay. I agree with this, but here's the thing, though. Since we know that, they're going to come with that bullshit, then at that point we should just go straight up and be like, okay, look, listen, at the end of the day, sex was pretty fire, and I'm pretty sure you're not doing anything. So let's make this shit happen.
Exactly, but I'm saying, like, why as a society do we have to fucking get to a point where we have to dance around this shit? And I can't just walk up somewhere with a fucking sticker on my forehead, you know, like the hello, my name is stickers, except this one is like, hello, I'd like to fuck you, and that's on the fucking sticker, and I can put that on my forehead. Why can't we do that? You know what I mean? Because it saves me money. I'm not taking these bitches out for coffees, because coffees add up. I'm not trying to come off cheap, but we both know I'm cheap as fuck, okay? But all I'm trying to say is, like, at the end of the day, you know, you're single and interested.
Yeah.
I'm single and interested.
Yeah.
We dated and we fucked before.
Yeah.
You want to fuck again because nobody's clearing out your fucking bats in your cave. I'm willing to do that service, you know? Like, I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for you. Okay. I'm doing it for me, too.
No, fair. I hope you're doing it for you.
But, like, I'm saying, why can't we just get to a level of honesty? Why do we have to, like, coax our way back in like we're trying to deliver bad news and then all of a sudden be like, oh, well, you know, I didn't understand this person, I misread this person, this and that. Like, save everybody a bunch of fucking time.
Yeah, but I mean, it comes down to, you know, quote unquote sluts. Like, I don't want to say every girl's a slut, but
they are
to some degree. Just because I think it takes the right lock, the right key for the right lock. So it might not be me, it might not be my buddy here, it might be somebody else. Then you're gonna turn into a slut. So my problem is, why are we just always in that game playing when we know the end result? Like what exactly is the end result? The end result is, okay, we have, you know, a mutual attraction, then, you know, shit's gonna pop off.
Yeah.
If I don't like you as a physical being, but you do, nothing's gonna happen, and vice versa. So I think it just comes. I think the problem is just girls are trying to lie to themselves, saying that, well, this guy wants to date me. Okay, so they go ahead and then they do all that extra shit, and then knowingly that the guy doesn't want to do that, and then after that they get to complain. So they get to have, you know, the victim syndrome, just being like, it's not my fault because I tried to date this dude. It's not my fault, like, you know, I was drinking, I was out, and, you know, he was cute, and then he said the right things at the right time, but no, it's not the fact that you were drinking, it's just the fact that you were horny, you used the fucking alcohol as an excuse, then there was a guy that meet your fucking criteria, then he said the right things and he didn't fuck up, and then shit happened.
Fucking preach, man. Preach, bro.
So,
preach, like,
my thing is, why is a girl, okay, and I'll say that's pretty much in North America, because I'm pretty sure in Europe they don't give a fuck about all that nonsense, but why is a girl here has to, like, always have her journey to why she got the dick? Like, I'm not looking for fucking treasure. What the fuck is this shit?
Sisterhood of the Traveling Band. Why do we gotta write books about this shit?
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, well, so, me and my girls, you know, got dressed up and then went to the club. First club was trash, so we decided to go to another one. Then this guy talking to me, but he was ugly as fuck. Look, you went to look for some dick, you found some, and then you got fucked. It doesn't fucking matter to me.
Bro, I 100% agree with you. And just while we're on this topic that we switched over to, which is basically like girls in the club trying to find husbands,
Jesus.
which I think you've touched on and covered and everything like that without us even segueing into it. It was absolutely perfect. But it was absolutely perfect, so I let it happen.
Yeah.
But no, man, like, you know, Clinic, I'm gonna be straight with you. Like, you know, in terms of these girls,
Yeah.
like, who do they think they are? They think they can just fall in love, and, like, they see these stories almost like they're turning themselves into, like, Cinderella, but on Tinder. Like, that shit doesn't work, you know what I mean? There's no fucking wild animals coming into your room getting you ready so you can go out and fuck some dude you met on an app.
There you go. There you go. And to add to that shit, speaking about Tinder, here's the dumbest thing, right? Tinder, they show up knowing that it's a fucking hookup app. They know that shit.
No, but they will say they didn't. They will say they did. They'll say, well, what are you looking for on this app? I asked them that as a courtesy.
Yeah.
As a courtesy, because you know what? I'll admit there's some people that are stupid and don't understand how it works.
Okay.
But when 95% of the answers and responses I get back are, well, what do you mean? I'm like, bitch, I asked you that as a courtesy. I asked you that as a courtesy because if you were fucking retarded, then you would be like, oh, well, I'm just on here for friends. And I'd be like, okay, not me, have a great life. But when all the responses I'm getting back are, well, what do you mean? Defensively? And I'm like, well, this app is the, like, fucking, you know, you're straight, I'm straight version of an app that is actually made for gay people, which is called Grindr. The people on Grindr understand what the fuck is up. They're like, we're on here, I'm trying to get fucked, you're trying to get fucked, I'm 22 miles away from you. Let's set this shit in motion. On this app, it's like, well, I'm either on here to troll, I'm on here because I think it's funny, and I've made a fucking fake-ass account, which is separate from the trolling one, believe it or not. There's another one where these girls honestly think that they can be friends. There's stupid idiots that honestly think that this is a fucking dating app. And then there's the people that understand how it works and are just like, yo, I'm fucking horny as shit right now. I want to go get fucked. Hey, this guy, Clinic, he's 22 fucking kilometers away from me.
Let's make that shit
Let's
happen.
make that shit happen. You know, like, it's the same thing for your boy. It's like, hey, Alessandro, 15 kilometers away. I liked your pic. I like your fucking eyes. I'm like, yo, bitch, calm down. I'm in the car. I'm on the way. But that's a conversation.
Not true.
It should be 3 lines of dialogue, not your whole fucking life story. We're having a text conversation through the app for fucking 4 days till we find out, hey, either you look nothing like the picture or you're a fucking robot, because those are on there too. And what the fuck is that about? I don't know how we got to Tinder and how we're still on this shit. But then we finally get to the club, me and this random bitch.
Okay, fine.
You and this random bitch.
Fine, yep.
And then we get there, and this girl is trying to fucking create some storybook fucking fantasy. We're already making up lies about how the fuck we met, and that we met in the club versus on the app, and shit like that, to tell our future kids. At this point, I'm trying to go to the exit, because I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch think she is? But then, like every other guy out there, you're horny, you came there for a reason, she looks fucking good.
Yep.
And then before you know it, like, you're gonna either end up with a fucking kid 9 months later, you're gonna end up in a relationship that is passive aggressive and not the best thing for you.
True.
Or you're gonna take this girl home and then realize you made a huge fucking mistake taking this girl home. So there's no positive, happy storybook ending in any of these 3 scenarios.
I don't know. You might fuck her a couple times and then, you know, she might turn out crazy. But then again, before she turns out crazy, it was pretty fire. But, no, but to expand on the Tinder thing, and then, you know, to stay on topic with, you know, girls looking for husbands at the club, we could say the same thing about Tinder. My only problem with the whole thing is that, you know, you put on Tinder as your bio, you put that I'm not looking to hook up. Okay? And I have a huge problem
Get
with
off the app.
That's one thing, but here's the thing, right? It's the same thing. Put it as, okay, let's say that your profile, okay, it's pretty much a department of HR for a company, okay? Now, they receive a bunch of resumes for the job that they're looking, you know, they're looking for applicants that are qualified for their job, right? Do you understand how dumb would that be if they put the application and whatnot, what they want, the requirements, you need to have, you know, whatever, this much experience, you need to go to school and all that nonsense, and then at the bottom saying, well, we don't want people that are not qualified. They just don't deal with persons like that. They don't fucking call you. Like, that's it. Like, why do you have to put a disclaimer there? It's kind of like the people that have kids and they're like, well, you know, my kids are everything. Therefore, if you can't deal with that, well, why are you even saying that? Yep. The minute you talk to someone and they're not what you want, then you get the fuck out of the way.
Yep.
Because now it just seems like you're a problem and a half, even though you're not. Because that would be like me saying, well, I don't want crazy bitches. I don't want bitches that will be jealous. I don't want bitches that you know, are super fucking fat. I don't want bitches that call me like 24 hours a day.
Nobody's messaging you at that point.
And then, well, am I not getting messages? My profile's fucking fire. I've been to the gym like for fucking 3 months. What the fuck? I'm swole as fuck. Nobody... Right?
Yeah, no. I think it's a great point.
So, okay. So going back on topic with, you know, girls looking for husbands at the club. Look, at the end of the day, it can be done. I'm not saying it cannot. But between, the guy gaming you, now the guy trying to entertain your friends because clearly they're judging, then we have to entertain the fucking mother then that's, not getting laid, but certified cock blocker to death.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking after that, I just want to fuck. Because it's like, even though we had a conversation, the whole shit that I had to go through, my end result is this. And then if at any point, it was more difficult than it should have been, why should I pursue anything? And it's not a club thing. Right? So we gotta, as a society, we gotta lay off the, I don't want to tell my kids that we met off this and that. This is stupid. That would be like saying, oh, well, I've met this girl, I don't know, I was walking by. There was the girl of my dream right there, but I didn't talk to her because it wouldn't make a great story.
Well, bro, like, just even on that girl, the dream, like that dream girl scenario.
Yeah.
I want to go ahead and throw it into our third topic because I think that brings it up perfectly. I want to know, and our viewers out there, they want to know, what constitutes making a chick bad as fuck?
Yeah.
Now, we've all seen some videos on YouTube about chicks that are bad as fuck. We've also seen all these Instagram princesses or Instagram whores, whatever they want to be called these days.
Call them whores, whatever.
We'll call them whores, yeah.
They get paid for it.
But basically, at the end of the day, when you're making money off of yourself posting pictures of you in a bikini, I don't know if that constitutes as you've made it, or if that constitutes as you're a fucking slut. But I mean, you're making money. So I mean, hey, you know what? If models can do it, then I'm gonna get the same. People are gonna be saying in the comments, well, if models can do it, then these Instagram hoes should be able to do it too. And I'm not in argument with that. You know what? Make your fucking money however. It's no different than these fucking women who are constituted, again, as bad as fuck, having these sugar daddies or these dudes that are willing to go and fucking pay for this or pay for that. And on that note, I'd like to say those fucking people are putting guys like you and me back because all they're doing is reinforcing, hey, this bitch looks fine. I have no idea what her personality is. I have no idea what's going on upstairs in terms of her head. But let me pay for this bitch's car. Let me pay for this bitch's groceries. If she's got a kid, let me put that bitch's kid in fucking private school. I don't want to fucking do that. Don't get me wrong. I think we're raised in society to all want the trophy wife, the 10 out of 10. And that's who you marry. That's who you fucking knock up. That's who you have kids with.
True. That's
who you start this fucking white picket fence, $350,000 home in a fucking suburb.
Yeah.
Life with, That's what you constitute it as. Okay. But the problem I have is all these bitches that are, again, classified as bad as fuck are not trying to fuck around with guys that have decent jobs like you and me.
Yeah.
Because we're not making $100K a year or fucking $1 million a year because we just designed some fucking app that summarizes a fucking paragraph of a news article for you in one line. You know what I mean? Like,
fair.
Don't get me wrong. Those ideas are coming, and we'll fucking do it when it happens. Yeah. We'll have that money, and again, the bad bitches will come with that money. But I'm not trying to get gold-digging bad bitches. I'm trying to get the bad bitch who is in a group of friends, doesn't realize she's as bad as she really fucking is, and then at the end of the day, blossoms into learning that later on when she's already fucking committed to me, and I got a ring on that shit.
Okay.
Then she can't fucking run. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, yeah, you got a point. But again, it comes down to find a bad bitch and that you like. In terms of type, we got many types, so I can't really say, well, that's my type. You might not like it. I like girls that are kind of curvier.
100% you can. This is our podcast. It's not their fucking podcast.
Whatever. But my old thing with that too is it's not just like the physical aspect too. Like I want a girl that's pretty much open-minded as me, right? Because I've dealt with girls where it's all good and dandy. She looks good and then all that, but then it gets to the bedroom and then they start trying to do that fucking starfish shit, and no. it's not cutting.
Dude, I'm 100% agreeing with you here, because like at the end of the day, if we're saying, listen, everybody's got a type, we all know that my type is thin bitches with long hair.
Yeah.
That I can pick up and fuck against the wall. Like that's my dream type. But I mean, again, that doesn't work out for everybody, because I'm not a tit guy. I'm a fucking ass guy. Yeah. And again, even when you'd see some of the asses I would be after, you'd be like, that's not an ass. Like, Alessandro, you don't know your ass. And I'd be like, listen, your opinion, my opinion, we're going to go after different things. But, I've dated stupid bitches, and you've seen those stupid bitches. You've dated stupid bitches, and we've dated the smart ones too. Yeah. And, I think truly the balance is right in between. Yeah. I don't want a bitch, no disrespect to the smart ones out there, but I don't want a bitch who is going to fucking be smarter than me in certain areas of my life. So, I'm not saying she can't be financially smart. I want that in a bitch. Yeah. I'm not saying she can't be an intellectualite, because I want that in a bitch too. Yeah. But I want the intellectualite that's constitutes herself as being smart by reading a fucking book a night. Okay. I don't want the bitches running around to all the parties and telling people that the amount of alcohol they're consuming and the fucking calories and this and that is equaling this in terms of changing their body and that. I don't want that bitch. Nobody wants that bitch.
Like the party pooper.
That's why those bitches are single, but they're still fire as fuck. Yeah. But my thing is exactly that. Mm-hmm. Are bad bitches just bitches that you and I are going to just try to fuck and mash and be done with or add to rosters? Mm-hmm. Or is it going to be truly that girl that we're going to wife? Because I don't honestly think that you can put bad bitch and wife in the same conversation.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
Because, I mean, look, we're both in agreement sitting here that Klay Thompson's chick is bad as fuck.
True.
But, I mean, Kyrie Irving had her first. Klay Thompson's trying to wife this bitch, and Kyrie Irving just fucked the shit out of her, threw her away, and Klay Thompson's like, that's mine now.
Yeah. I mean.
So, I truly just question if you can have that relationship with a chick who's bad as fuck. And if you are in that relationship, I challenge you to evaluate what the fuck that relationship actually is.
But, I mean, hey, as long as you're not pulling a fucking Matt Barnes and you go beat up your fucking your old teammate because of a girl that fucking...
You know what?
You're not with her, but...
I'm on Matt Barnes' side in that fucking argument.
Why?
Here it is. Here it is, okay? I'm on Matt Barnes' side because who the fuck does D-Fish think he is? And I love D-Fish. You know I'm a Lakers fan.
Okay.
You know I'm a Lakers fan.
Okay.
I love D-Fish. But how are you going to go and try to fuck your ex-teammate's wife? Ex-wife, whatever you want to call it. But, bro, we played on a team together for, 3-4 years? You saw this bitch. I was with the bitch. We had the kids. And you know that's my bitch. You know me personally.
I get it. On that sense, sure. But here's my biggest issue with this whole thing, okay? It's like we're saying that the girl is pretty much a property. She's just there as a fucking pot. And then you're like, that's mine. And then some other guy is like, yo, I got better game, so I'm getting that fucking pot. And then now all of a sudden you're mad. Look, girls have personalities, and she's in the wrong, okay? Derek Fisher, whatever. I mean, there was a bunch of bitches around. I don't know why you're going for that one. But my thing is, if a girl's throwing the shit at you, you gotta be very, very fucking... almost like a fucking superhero to say no. And I'm not saying that because I'm thirsty or anything, but it's just that, we doing that fucking game shit, running after these ladies and all that. So, when it's a bit easier, don't you find it more refreshing?
No, I'm in agreement with what you're saying, Clinic. But I mean, you and I both know that we have different stances on what exes are versus what other guys have. Okay. Me and you do not view that shit as, well, that was my property, so now you can't have it. Anybody wants to go fuck any of the bitches I've been with?
Aye, go for it.
For those of you at home, you can't see me. I'm just fucking wiping my hands of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I do not fucking care. Like, I don't own that bitch. I don't fucking care. Dude, you want to fuck the bitch when I'm with the bitch. Again, I don't fucking care. Because I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And again, when I'm not with the bitch, I have no say what the bitch does.
No.
You know? I'm not gonna be one of these guys that's like, yo, I fucked that girl, so now you can never fuck that girl. If you've married that girl, though, I think there is a different approach to it. Whether she's an ex-wife or this or that, I think that's different. And that's why in the Matt Barnes, Derek Fisher, I gotta side with Matt Barnes because Matt Barnes is like, yo, we were teammates. You know, I know you're around. I know you're like a good dude and shit, but why are you trying to fuck my ex-wife? My kids are there, shit like that. You know,
I think he fucked her.
No, he definitely fucked her. There's no question in my mind that D-Fish fucked that girl. But then I'm also looking at this chick and I'm like, how are you gonna go from fucking Matt Barnes to fucking D-Fish? Like, don't try to tell me it's for anything but the money. And I mean, who knows? Maybe D-Fish is packing. No homo. Not trying to fucking question that.
We don't know.
But all I'm saying is literally how? Like, Matt Barnes, he's chilling with some of the baddest bitches in the league now.
Yeah.
Because he's just going to party, tatted up to shit, coming off the bench for the last, 3 years? Except for when he was in LA.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be over at Memphis. You know he's coming off the bench.
Yep.
He's not starting.
Nope.
But he's still getting paid. And he gets paid coming off the bench more than Derek Fisher's getting to coach.
True.
So, are you telling me this shit's about the money? Because he's still paying that bitch spousal support. And you know he's paying child support for the kids too.
Yep.
So, in his defense, I'd be driving the 60 miles
Oh my god.
and be like, yo, what are you trying to pull? My kids are in the house. Like, send the fucking kids to a movie
It's for
or
the
something.
kids.
You know what I mean?
Fair. Okay.
I don't even know if it's for the kids. I'm just like, send the fucking kids
You're jealous
to a
as fuck.
movie. I don't know if he's jealous as fuck or what it is. But again, they got fucking married. They said I do. I don't care if it's like one of these Kim Kardashian, Chris Humphries weddings where it's like
And probably about nothing.
less than 128 days or whatever the fuck it equaled out to. But I'm saying at the end of the day, you got married.
Okay.
It's like some dude. Where is Chris Humphries now? Is he on like the Celtics or is he on Brooklyn? I don't even fucking know. But wherever he is, it's like one of his teammates trying to nail Kim Kardashian, and it's like, but bro, I married that bitch. Like, bro, I married. No, again, only because of the marriage title am I gonna say, you know, I'm not cool with it. If it was like, yo, I dated this bitch, like,
Okay.
exactly, you dated the bitch. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And I mean, that's the Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson story.
Fair.
It's like, Kyrie Irving, I dated that bitch. Okay, I don't want her anymore. Klay Thompson could be your teammate. He could be your fucking boy. It's like, but, you know, you didn't put a ring on it. You can't fucking tell it what to do.
True.
You know? And again, if they were teammate, he cheats. Somebody cheats, like, whatever. I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, you can't say shit to the guy.
Yeah.
You gotta get mad at the bitch.
Yeah.
The bitch is the one that broke the rules.
Yeah.
She knows the fucking rules.
But those guys, man, I don't know, man. Like, thank God I'm not playing basketball because I'm thinking if I were fucking a fucking ex-wife from Matt Barnes, this motherfucker will come driving to my place.
You know he would. You know he would. Because he'd be like, yo, who the fuck do you think you are?
And I'm like, but she throw it at me. Like, it was right there.
I mean, again, we're not his teammates. I think it'd be different if we did it. Completely different context.
Maybe.
So, whatever. Okay, listen, fam. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. You know, we're done. Clinic and myself, we're gonna be trying to put out a video almost once a week. It will be audio, and to go from there. Anything you want to say?
That's pretty much it. Well, just try to keep it as, you know, entertaining as we can. Hopefully, it was entertaining for you guys, and you know, hopefully we can keep this up.
Exactly. Any topics you guys want to hear in the future, please comment below. In addition to that, we're going to have some links below to whoever channel this video doesn't end up on, so go and show your love to them. We are just starting this up, so please, much love, much support, and thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
All right.